Ladies and gentlemen, the chairperson of the Committee on Rules, Bangsamoro Transition Authority, MP Attorney Shah Elijah B. Dumama Alba.
Good morning, everyone. May we request the Member of the Parliament and Deputy Chief Minister, Ali Sulaiman, to please lead the invocation. Can we just hand over the microphone to him?
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. اللهم إنك عفو كريم تحب العفو فاعف عنا. اللهم إنك عفو كريم تحب العفو فاعف عنا. يا حي يا قيوم برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين. اللهم بارك لنا هذا الشهر واجعل صيامه وقيامه وتقبل دعانا وصلاتنا وقيامنا يا ربي يا رب العالمين. وصلى الله تعالى على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم والحمد لله.
We respectfully request everyone to rise for the singing of the national anthem and the Bangsamoro hymn.
Kababayan, ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas.
Thank you, everyone. To acknowledge the presence of the members of the Parliament present here before us for today's public consultation is the chairperson of the Attorney Shah Elijah B. Dumama Alba, members of the Committee on Rules, MP Dr. Susana S. Anayatin, MP Romeo K. Sema, MP Dr. Kadil M. Sinolinding Jr., MP Basir D. Uto, also present with us are members of the Parliament, MP Ali O. Salik, MP Muhammad S. Yaqub, sir, and the Deputy Chief Minister, MP Ali B. Sulaiman. Also joining us are the following members of the Committee on Rules: MP Mosber E. MP Attorney Ana Tarhata S. Basman, honoring us with their presence today are the following invited resource persons and guests. First and foremost, the Honorable Abdul Rauf Maguindanao del Norte. We also have with us the Honorable Mayor Kahar Ibay from the municipality of Parang. From the city of Cotabato, we have member of the Sangguniang Bayan, Sangguniang Panlalawigan, Honorable Abdullah J. Lim. Barangay chairpersons, Arbaya Odin, Barangay Kagawad, and Annabel Joven, Secretary from Barangay Rosary Heights 12. Marieta Ridao from Barangay Rosary Heights 13. So Rebecca Calzado, Barangay Secretary of Bagua 3. By City Eliza Tagadan, Secretary of Tamontaka 2. Honorable Perdus Mangelen from Tamontaka 4. Zoraida Namla from Tamontaka 5. And Datun Bicolano from Tamontaka 5. From the attached agencies, attached offices of the office person of the Bangsamoro Commission for the Preservation of Cultural Heritage, Chairperson Salem Y. Lingasa. From the Bangsamoro Sports Commission, we have Representative Mr. Carlos Zion Gonzalez. And from the office for other Bangsamoro communities, Shamsuddin Taya. The Minister from the Ministry of Environment, Natural Resources and Energy, Minister Ahmad A. Ibrahim, sir. The Director General of the Ministry of Human Settlements and Development, Ismael Ibrahim. The Minister of the Ministry of Indigenous People's Affairs, Minister Melanio Ulama. We also have from the Ministry of Trade, Investment and Tourism, Minister Abu Amri Addik. We also have with us from the Bangsamoro Land Transportation Office, Director Datunor Abu Tazil. From the Bangsamoro Tripartite Wages and Productivity Board, Bailin E. Nanding. From the Commission on Audit Bar, Attorney Mamintal Gandamra. Representing the Police Regional Office, Bangsamoro Autonomous Region, Police Brigadier General Hill Francis Tria, and Police Major Rene Salah. The Executive Director of Bangsamoro Economic Zone Authority, the Office of the Wali, Omar Khalid A. Ampatuan. Representing the Philippine National Police, Cotabato, Police Lieutenant Colonel Jude Marlon Del Carmen, the Deputy City Director for Operations, and the Administrator for the Special Geographic Area, Sir Butch Malang. From the national offices also, from the Civil Service Commission, we have the Director for Lida C. Ayon, together with Attorney Yasmin Abdul Karim. From the Government Service Insurance System, we have Mr. Michael Natano Damole. From the National Bureau of Investigation, we have Attorney Victor John Paul Ronquillo. The Office of the Civil Defense, we have Mr. Leobelo Jofel Delicana, the Planning Officer. And from the 6th ID, we have Miss Almorato and Brigadier General Jovencio Gonzalez. Thank you, sir. From the civil society organizations and other stakeholders, we have from the League of Bangsamoro Organization, its president, Hashim Mantikayan. The ICT Bangsamoro, its president, Michael B. Baragir. The president, and from the Ittihadun Nisa Foundation, Suad B. Saidali. President of the National Association of Bangsamoro Educators, Dr. Omra Imam. From the Sarmiento Young Leader, Rin Jones Camado. President of the from the Action of Bangsamoro Youth Development Society, Norana Talig. From the Iranon Provincial Political Committee, Ismail Ako. Iranon Provincial Political Committee, Ismail Angko. From Maguindanao Provincial Political Committee, Yusuf Kasim. And Cotabato Provincial Political Committee, Chairman Nuruddin Abdul Rahman. From the Al Hayat Foundation Incorporated, Program Assistant, Ms. Noraisa Masukat. OIC Chairperson of Bandar Cotabato Political Committee, Abdul Razak Musa. From the from the Schools Division Superintendent Office, Representatives Rasul G. Ali, Tailani Palumbi, and Benjamin Wahab. You also have with us Al Amana Bank, and also from Director Radsni Taalim from the BDA, Bangsamoro Development Authority. And from Al-Jali Sosale Incorporated, Saiful Islam Gayak. Thank you very much for coming, Madam Chair. We also have our resource persons joining us via Zoom from the local government unit of Buldon, Maguindanao del Norte, the Honorable Mayor Pahmia Manalaw. From Talitay, Maguindanao del Sur, we have the Honorable Mayor Sidik S. Amiril. From Lanao del Sur, Ministry of C. Basir. From the local government unit of Barira, we have the Honorable Abdul Rauf D. Tomawis. From the Ministry of Transportation and Communication, CABB, National Police Commission, we have Attorney Fahmi Otikal. And lastly, from the local government unit of Dato Piang, we have Honorable Dato Victor Samama. That's all, Madam Chair. So at this point, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to call on a member of the Committee on Rules, a floor leader of the Bangsamoro Transition Authority, the Honorable Attorney Mary Ann M. Arnado. A round of applause, please.
Assalamualaikum. Good morning to all of us. Maayong buntag sa tanan. For and in behalf of the committee, Madam Chair, at the risk of sounding repetitive, let me properly acknowledge very important personalities in our public consultation this morning. And let me start with our very own newly appointed OIC Governor of the Maguindanao del Norte Province, Governor Abdul Rauf A. Makakua. Can we give a big round of applause? Congratulations po, Governor. And we are all very proud of you. And be rest assured of our support. We would also like to acknowledge the good mayor of Parang Maguindanao del Norte, Mayor Kahar Ibay. Good morning, sir, and welcome to the public consultation. The Police Brigadier General Hill Francis Tria and Police Lieutenant Colonel Jude Marlon del Carmen. Welcome, sir. Welcome to the public consultation. Mr. Liobelo Josel Delicana from the Office of the Civil Defense. Please stand to be acknowledged. Welcome. Brigadier General Juvencio Gonzalez of the 6th Infantry Division. Good morning, sir. For our ministers, Ministers Ahmad Ibrahim of the Menre. Welcome. Minister Melanio Ulama of the Ministry of Indigenous Peoples Affairs. We also have our very own Abu Amri Tadik of the MTIT. Minister Tadik, welcome. The Honorable Sheikh Salem Lingasa, Chairperson of the Bangsamoro Commission for the Preservation of Cultural Heritage. And we have from the Civil Service Commission, Ms. Lida Ayon. Good morning, ma'am. Welcome. We also have Attorney Victor John Paul Ronquillo, Mr. Butch Malang from the SGA Administrator, Attorney Sukarno Abbas of the BESA. Welcome, sir. We have Bailen Nanding from the Tripartite Wages and Productivity Board. Ma'am, welcome. And we have Mr. Omar Abutasil, Office of the Wali. Welcome, sir. Mr. Abdullah Lim, City Councilor of the City Government of Cotabato City. And we have our very own, very active Vice Mayor of Cotabato City, the Honorable Mayor Butch Abu. Welcome, sir, Mayor. And we have, of course, Mr. Muhajirin Ali of the Bangsamoro Planning and Development Authority. Authority ba? Okay. Today's public consultation on BTA Bill number 45, entitled An Act Establishing the Administrative Capital of the Bangsamoro Government in the Municipality of Parang, Province of Maguindanao, or now more specifically, Province of Maguindanao del Norte, appropriating funds therefore and for other purposes, seeks to gather the views, opinion, inputs, comments, reactions, including opposition, if there is any, at this occasion as a great venue to be able to engage the public and listen to the voices of our people. This is especially imperative during the extended transition period, as your Bangsamoro Transition Authority strive to deliver palpable institutional and political reforms to be able to effect meaningful changes in the running and operation of the autonomous government. This proposed measure seeks to establish the...
So, nevertheless, pagka nandyan na po ang magtulungan improvements ng mga infra facilities, no? So, siguro po yung aming MPDC, kasi hindi ko po nasundan yung mga slides na sa harap. Mahirap naman na siya lang yung magsasalita. Pati ba naman introduction, hindi na ako magsalita. So, pa ako magbasa. Kahit na sa madali yung sasalitin pronto magbahin ako yung aking basa sa mga speeches. But nevertheless, nandito mo yung aming MPDC to further insights what is really Parang. Again, family, the Chief Minister Ahmad Ibrahim Balaba.
Presence of MDRRM Emergency Response Services. For the peace and order, of course, we have the presence of the PNP Pro Bar, the top performing unit municipal police station provincial-wide, high functional ADAC performance. This is rated by the functionality monitoring system of the Department of Interior and Local Government. And we have functional local peace and order council also by the DILG. We have also the settling conflict through traditional justice system, the presence of Community Affairs Office, was a relatively peaceful environment, and parang nakikita ninyo sa harapan, the local cable facility, telecommunication, and the landline internet service providers. We have for the finance, the foundation. For the transportation, we have via Karagatan, no, the daily motorized bangka for local destination, island and the nearby municipalities. For the land, we have tricycles. Tinatawag namin shuttle vans, PJs, provide regular trips to municipalities, parang Cotabato City, vice versa, parang Balabagan, Marawi City, vice versa, para for the public, sa sinasabi ni Mayor na water level 3 water system in Barangay Makasandag, na meron po kaming 1,578 household connections as of March 2023. And
such persons are requested to cite specific provisions in the bill that they wish to comment on and state their recommendations thereon.
Persons are requested to
Lastly,
cite
you are
specific
highly
provisions in
encouraged
the
to
bill that they
submit
wish
your
to
position papers to the Secretariat no later
state
than 3 p.m. of
your position papers to 18-2023 personally or through email at parliamentary.rules@bta.gov.ph and ccparliamentary.read@bta.gov.ph. Thank you very much, Madam Chair.
Thank you very much. Secretariat, may we know how many position papers we have received so far?
Currently, we have received 9 position papers.
Okay, 9 position papers have already been received. And if any of the authors of these position papers are here, please feel free to read your position papers aloud. In the meantime, we have 4 resource persons who wish to be recognized and be heard. We will start with Attorney Sukarno A. Abbas, Deputy Minister of the Ministry of Trade, Industry, and Investment and Tourism, and OIC Executive Director of BESA. Deputy Minister, can we request the microphone for...
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء والمرسلين أما بعد السلام عليكم ورحمة الله تعالى وبركاته. Chairperson Committee on Rules, Attorney Shah Ileha Biduma Maalba, and members of all the members of Committee on Rules, your officials in attendance, Assalamu alaikum. Now I rise as officer considering that the proposed seat of government is very near, if not contiguous to the economic zone, because for the information of this group, around a portion of that, 119 hectares, is also declared as polio-free port and in economic zone. Now, let me read the letter that I prepared. Actually, I have prepared one, but since there are two drafts ng content, the public consultation on BTA Parliament Bill No. 43, an act establishing the administrative capital of the Bangsamoro government in the municipality of Parang, province of Maguindanao, on April 17, 2023, which is today. The Bangsamoro Economic Zone Authority exists by virtue of Bangsamoro Autonomy Act number 13 or the Bangsamoro Administrative Code, particularly in Section 23, Chapter 6, Title 14, Book 4 thereof. It is in accordance with Republic Act number 11054 or the Bangsamoro Organic Law. Currently, the polio-free port and economic zone is the only existing free port and eco zone in the BARM, created by virtue of Muslim Mindanao Act number 154 of the previous autonomous region in Muslim Mindanao, creating the Special Economic Zone Act of 2003. It has a total land area of 119 hectares for the free port and eco zone, and the whole of the barangay polio port declared as economic zone pursuant to Proclamation number 1, then Proclamation number 1 of the previous government of the Autonomous Region in Muslim Mindanao. It was approved on March 15, 2020, which provides for the creation and designation of a parcel of land in Barangay Pulyok as Freeport and Special Economic Zone. The proposed establishment of the administrative capital of the Bangsamoro government in the municipality of Parang, province of Maguindanao, will have a positive impact on the PFES. The new government offices and agencies will create employment opportunities for the people in the area. This development will also attract more investments in the ecozone, which will lead to further economic growth and development. Moreover, it will improve the region's governance, leading to a better business environment, and will ensure peace and stability in the area, which is essential for economic growth. It will also enhance the Freeport's connectivity and accessibility. The government will likely invest in infrastructure development in the area, such as the construction of new roads and bridges to improve the transportation and connectivity. The improvement of the transportation infrastructure will make it easier for businesses to transport goods and products to and from the ecozone, making it a more attractive location for investor. It will also increase the demand for services in the area, such as housing, healthcare, education, and retail. The influx of government employees and businesses will create a multiplier effect, leading to the growth of supporting industries in the area. With the foregoing, with other details, the BESA respectfully supports the establishment of an administrative capital of the Bangsamoro government in Parang, Maguindanao. And in line with Section 4 of the proposed law, we recommend that the government shall conduct a feasibility study to assess the potential impact of the establishment of the administrative capital on the FIFES. The study should also take into consideration the metes and bounds of the FIFES and ensure that the establishment of the administrative capital does not encroach or hamper the ecozone delineation as provided for in Proclamation number 1 of the Armed Regional Governor. Yung ibang investor din ay may mga silang recommendation na sana kung pwede, it's a part of the standard requirements for ecozone and Freeport, dapat dalawa ang kalsada. If you see right now, the entrance to the PFES, we have only one. Kung susundan natin ang standard, there must be one for inlet and outlet, which I think since yung administrative capital will occupy a large tract of land, it will be considered in the creation of the master plans and other strategies. The other position paper that I have heard during the message of the mayor of Parang and also the MPDC, they make mention about the water supply. In the PFES, we have a existing water pump. The PFES actually is under the supervision of the Bangsamoro Economic Zone Authority, and it recommends if it will be advantageous to the capital that will be established, utilizing the existing Pulyok Port water pump with houses as a possible reliable water source for the administrative capital of the Bangsamoro government in the municipality of Parang, Maguindanao. The following are the advantages of utilizing Pulyok Port water pump houses. 1, reliable water source. With a capacity of 120,000 liters, these water pump buildings currently supply the entire Pulyok Freeport and ecozone, as well as the residents of Barangay Pulyok and Barangay Landasan. Each of these water pump houses, Pump House 1 and Pump House 2, which have operational submersible pumps, with a capacity of 20 horsepower. Second, cost-effective solution. The Bangsamoro government can save money by utilizing the existing infrastructure of the Pulig Port water pump houses. Building new pump houses necessitates large capital outlays, including land acquisition, construction costs, and new equipment installation. Enhancing existing pump houses, on the other hand, frequently involve just minimal modifications or enhancements to the existing infrastructure, resulting in lower expenses. Upgrading existing infrastructure can result in less downtime, resulting in less time than creating new ones. Third is environmental sustainability. Utilizing the Pulig Port water pump source is a sustainable solution. The Bangsamoro government will not need to build a new water supply system that could potentially harm the environment. Employment opportunities for utilization of the Pulig Port water pump houses can create employment opportunities for the people of the municipality of Parang. The operation and maintenance of the facilities will require skilled workers' jobs. Fifth, economic development. A reliable water source will attract investors and businesses to the area, leading to economic development in the municipality of Parang. Based on the preceding and all other data not contained in the above statements, the Pulig Port water pump houses have the potential to provide reliable, cost-effective, sustainable solution to the water supply problem. Of utilizing these facilities can also create employment opportunities and promote economic development in the area. The Bangsamoro government should consider utilizing the Pulig Port water pump houses as a possible reliable source of the administrative capital. So we have here a map of the water pump and also the existing buildings, also the map of the Freeport as declared as an economic zone, and I am submitting this two position first, although hindi mas ito na-harmonize na ito, pero what is important yung substance, so isasubmit ko na lang ito. So thank you for giving me the opportunity to speak for the Bangsamoro Economic Zone Authority, and wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam. Maraming salamat po, Deputy Minister and concurrent OIC Executive Director ng BEZA, Attorney Socarno Abbas. Next to speak is Police Lieutenant Colonel Jude Marlon Del Carmen, Cotabato City Police Office, Deputy City Director for Operations. Can we provide the microphone for the gentleman?
Committee on Rules, Attorney Shah Elijah Lumama Alba. My courtesy to the chairperson of the Committee on Rules, to the other members of the Parliament, ministers, other guests of this consultation. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning. The BTA Bill number 43, an act establishing the administrative capital of the Bangsamoro government in the municipality of Parang, province of Maguindanao, appropriating funds therefore and for other purposes. Our office, headed by our City Director, Police Colonel Kerubin L. Manalang, Jr., fully supports said bill. However, we respectfully observe and have noticed the said draft bill. We have noticed the draft bill as follows. The title of the draft on the first page, line number 24, could now be changed from Maguindanao del Norte in lieu of the approved divisions of original geopolitical territory into the new provinces. Number two, the draft bill does not have implementing provision on how will the current Bangsamoro Government Center located in Cotabato City may be utilized when the full implementation of the transfer is completed. Number three, it is our humble opinion also that employees profile of all those who are serving the Bangsamoro government may be obtained to foresee any staffing deficiencies that could arise when the transfer is done, taking into consideration that almost all of the staff are living either inside Cotabato City or in adjacent municipalities of the Section 4, located in the second page of the draft from the line number 5 to line number 8, may be supplemented further with detail in order to lay down all necessary preparation and pre-action plans such as but not limited to manner of acquisition of the designated lot to be used for the construction of the Bangsamoro Government Administrative Center, or if such area has already been procured or is already owned by the regional government. We are in full support to the noble intention of the Bangsamoro government, and rest assured that we will extend all the assistance that we can do in order to sustain the peace and order here in the city of Cotabato. And also the future endeavors of the Bangsamoro Transition Authority. Thank you.
Maraming salamat po, sir. Duly noted, maganda po yung of the Bangsamoro Commission for the Preservation of Cultural Heritage, Sheikh Salem Lingasa.
A'udzubillahiminasyaitanirrajim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. On behalf of BCPCH, the committee, our napakataas pangalan, and her team, for inviting us to join this public consultation on a very important measure or bill. So we have a position paper on for the proposed BTA Parliament Commission for the Preservation of Cultural Heritage as an instrumentality of the Bangsamoro government, fully supports the proposed legislation transferring the seat of the governance of the regional government from each present-day location in Cotabato City to barangay Sarmiento, Parang, Maguindanao del Norte. With the challenge of population density and traffic congestion brought about by the that the guide stability the source of development in the rural areas of our region. Employment opportunities
Number one, conduct cultural mapping on the actual site for the proposed government center. It is our humble request that prior to the development and commencement of construction be undertaken for the proposed government center.
Validation, study of the site through commission, the area has potential historical and cultural sites that would be endangered by the potential development. As such, we strongly recommend that there would be first identify historically, culturally significant sites or areas including other important cultural property that are, this would protect cultural, historical imprints of our collective identity from exploitation and untoward incidents of untrue polygenic disturbances to occur. Number two, management and preservation of the current government center areas or site. It is our mission that measures be undertaken, including feasible plans of action for the vacated areas or site of the current
del Norte. So here are our recommendation. For this administrative capital of the Bangsamoro, we propose that inshallah, hopefully, there will be integrated structured cabling ready for internet connectivity for all the buildings. This is really challenging, especially as ICT. Number two, there must be interconnected underground fiber optic cable for this administrative building. Number three, taking into consideration the combination of interconnectivity such as satellite communication system, cell towers, and fiber optic. Number four, putting up the data center for digital infrastructure backbone for this government center. And finally, inshallah, hopefully there will be a submarine cable traverse from different island province which is connected to the Bangsamoro administrative capital. With this, we are going to realize the farm to have an information superhighway and be ready for a smart government center. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Sir Dr. Mantikayan. We have heard so many incredible thoughts and ideas po, and we are open to any other ideas and insights. Please take the opportunity to make your views and opinions known regardless of whether it's in support or against. Nandito po tayo para makuha lahat ng mga kuro-kuro at komento ng ating mga kasamahan. And we understand that the representatives from the local government unit of Parang may not be able to come back after the break, or if you wish to stay, that's okay. We will go on break and resume at 1 p.m. so that we will hear the other, medyo madami po, magandang pangitain po ito, dami pong comments sa ating bill, pero paumanhin dahil prayer time po, kaya kailangan natin mag-break. So we also prepared something that some meals, lahat po tayo nagpapuasa ngayon, alhamdulillah, but you can also grab packed meals on the way out, regardless whether you're coming back or not, but we encourage you to come back dahil baka meron pa tayong mga additional na mga comments, no, later. So baka sa LGU of Parang, again, you are welcome. If you have somebody to stay, Attorney Min can stay. Listen to the other comments and reactions. And the city, of course, city government, okay lang din po. But please feel free to grab a meal on the way out and then return by 1 o'clock p.m. if you feel like staying. Maraming salamat po.